So children, in this video, I'll be teaching about types of combustion. So combustion can be of three types. So what are those three types? One is spontaneous combustion, and another one is rapid combustion, and last one is explosion. Okay, so we shall study one by one. So children, coming to first type of combustion, that is spontaneous combustion. So what is this spontaneous combustion? So when the substance does not need external heat. Okay, so this kind of combustion doesn't require any external heat to start the combustion process, and instead it catches fire suddenly on its own. This is said to be spontaneous, like quick process. Okay, it doesn't need any external heat, it just catches the fire all of its own, and this is said to be spontaneous combustion. This might be very dangerous because spontaneous combustion of coal dust which is near the coal mines is one such example. Okay, so this may lead to a major accident which risk on the lives of mine workers. Okay, so here it doesn't need any external heat. If there is a coal dust near a coal mine, coal dust is enough to catch a fire. Okay, so this may lead to a major accident which risk on many lives of coal mine workers. Okay, so we might have you might have understood, or you might have listened to this one, that is forest fire using like during summer recently in Antarctica, and we had some this kind of issues, right? Forest fire. So this could be easily caused by even a slight spark of a cigarette. Okay, so cigarette ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುವಂಥ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಸ್ಪಾರ್ಕ್ ಇಂದನೂ ಸಹ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫೈರ್ ಆಗುವಂಥ ಚಾನ್ಸಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಸಮ್ಮರ್ ಸೀಸನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಆರ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಕಾಸ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಲೈಟ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದಾಗ ಅಥವಾ ಫ್ರಮ್ heat from the sun, so which is going to ignite the dry leaves, twigs, and then the fire spreads through the woods. Okay, so that causes large hazards. So there are certain substances which catch fire when they come in contact with air also. When sodium is stored under kerosene. So do you remember that why sodium is stored under kerosene? Because when sodium is exposed to air or water, it catches fire. We studied in metals and non-metals, isn't it? And also when white phosphorus is kept in air for some time, what happens? It will automatically catch the fire, right? So phosphorus react with air to form an oxide, and the reaction is exothermic because heat has been liberated, right? Heat and light. So the heat generated ignites the rest of the white phosphorus. To avoid this, what we do? We store it in the water. So this type of combustion is said to be spontaneous combustion. This is type of combustion where it doesn't need any external heat. It catches fire suddenly on its own. For example, this one, sodium, potassium, and coal dust in coal mining workplace. Okay, so these are all the examples. Coming to rapid combustion. So rapid combustion occurs when a substance catches fire instantly and produces heat and light. Okay, so what do you mean by rapid combustion? So this is going to occur when a substance catches fire instantly, and this is going to produce heat and light. So even a small burning agent like matchstick or a lighter can cause the fire, right? So we use lighter and matchstick to ignite a gas stove or any lamp, right? So in rapid combustion, what happens is a large amount of heat is released in very short time. So ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಹೀಟ್ ರಿಲೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಸ್ LPG gas stove. So everybody's home, we use everybody use this gas stove, right? Example of rapid combustion can be cited in case of lighting up of LPG gas stove in the kitchen, right? So which produces heat and light immediately. Similarly, a candle starts burning when lighted with the matchstick which is brought near its wick, right? So that also gives light and heat. This is said to be rapid combustion. Next, the third type is explosion, a combustion that is sudden and release a large amount of heat. So this kind of explosion you might have observed, like you might have heard this. So when there is a sudden catch a fire and it releases large amount of heat and light, and also sound which comes out of explosion. Okay, so this type of combustion takes place when firecrackers explode. When you burn a crackers in Diwali, you might have absorb this, right? So fast it catches fire and it will give a large amount of sound as well as heat and light. So we often hear explosion taking place in factories manufacturing crackers, right? So this puts the lives of people working there in the danger. That is a dangerous work, right? So many young children are illegally forced to work in such factories, so that may affect them also, and it is against law, right? Child labor. So always say no to crackers to help those little children, right? So this is about three types of combustion. One is spontaneous combustion, rapid combustion, and explosion. So here you can see a box that is info bit. So the characteristics of smell associated with cooking gas, that is LPG, is actually that of minute quantities of smelly sulfur compounds, that is ethyl mercaptan. Okay, this is giving the smell to LPG gas, so which is added during refining to warn consumers of a gas leak. When gas leaks, we feel that smell, right? We can guess the smell, and ಆ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು ಜನಗಳು ಅಂತಲೇ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ದೇ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಸಲ್ಫರ್ ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಇಥೈಲ್ ಮರ್ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಿನ್. ಸೊ ವೈ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸೊ ನಮಗೆ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಲೀಕ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಮೆಲ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಸೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್. ಓಕೆ, next we shall study about ignition temperature. What is the temperature? Okay, so the lowest temperature at which substance catches fire is called ignition temperature. Okay, initially, okay, that lowest temperature ಯಾವ ಮೂಮೆಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಇಗ್ನೈಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಥವಾ ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ ಫೈರ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಇಗ್ನಿಷನ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್. ಆ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ನ ಇಗ್ನಿಷನ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ವೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಚಸ್ fire. Okay, so this is a characteristics of combustible substance. A combustible substance will not catch fire as long as its temperature is below the ignition temperature. So ignition temperature ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಅದು ಫೈರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So when it reaches ignition temperature, then only it catches fire. Okay, so the substance with low ignition temperature will catch fire easily. Okay, so ಯಾವ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಲೋ ಇಗ್ನಿಷನ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೋ ಅದು ಬೇಗ ಫೈರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ರೂಮ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೂ ಸಹ ಅದು ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಫೈರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ ಹೈಯರ್ ಇಗ್ನಿಷನ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಅದರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಲಾಂಗರ್ ಟು ಬರ್ನ್, ಲೈಕ್ ಸ್ಟೀಲ್, metal. Okay, because the ignition temperature is very low. Okay, in villages people use cow dung cakes and logs of wood for cooking. Okay, they sprinkle some kerosene over the wood before lighting fire. Have you observed that? Because the ignition temperature is very low, to make them high, what they do, they put this kerosene or any such oils on the wood before lighting the fire. So kerosene, which is highly inflammable, will not catch fire if it is spilt. Okay, but if some spark from a matchstick accidentally falls on it, what happens? It causes a major fire. So here the ignition temperature of white phosphorus, it will be approx 35 degrees Celsius. So during summer, room temperature can rise to about 35 degrees Celsius, and thus white phosphorus gets ignited spontaneously. Okay, so this is about ignition temperature. So in the next class, I'll be teaching about controlling fire, okay, and how to control the fire, and about flame we will be studying. Okay, children, so I'll be sending the notes for the previous chapter. Do complete it and have a good day.